What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and right now we're going to be talking about this whole Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts situation. Many of you guys had already spent the money on the Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts power-up. You guys are already all the way in. Now, I'm going to go ahead and compare what's going on with, both of the cards right now. Kyler Murray, I have to admit, he's starting to miss throws. I've seen Jalen Hurts miss throws also, but it's more or less like, look, what are we trying to do right here? So the price of his power-up has come down really, really low, according to what I saw them selling for 400 and something, right? So with this right here, you can see that his limited that was recently released is still around the same rate. And I've been getting a lot of questions about, is it worth it? Do we go after him right now? Is there something that we need to do outside of that? Just keep in mind, we're not spending, 400K or whatever on the 90. We're going to have to actually find where our power-up pass is. And that's where it gets really, really iffy, because that would be the only way it would make sense to go after him right now. To spend the 220 for the power-up, if you want it right now, you're still going to save the 200, 300K that it was going for before. Remember, both scramblers, so that's not really a big deal right there. You don't really have much to worry about in that regard. But for those of you guys that are asking me, is it the right time? His price is obviously going to continue to come down. It's no way that his power-up is going to stay like that outside of the NFL playoffs promo, because EA is going to give us another card that everybody's going to go after. So the easy answer is you can wait, or you can evaluate Kyler Murray's price versus his price if you are still utilizing Kyler Murray. But you can see the difference in the way that they play, because Kyler Murray is they have him listed at 5'11". He's like really, really small and ridiculous. So in certain cases, he's 5'10", wow. So that's why in a lot of cases, he just can't make certain throws. That 6'1" height is really, really good. You know what's going to be even more wild? When they give us a bigger quarterback, like Josh Allen, that can move around and do whatever he wants with that throw power, because he can get the ball down the field further. But I do see what you guys are talking about when it comes to Kyler Murray. Like, why is this guy doing some of the things that he's doing? So look, this is what you guys have to understand. The power-up pass situation for that 90, that's one of the critical situations that if you can't find where your power-up pass is, do not do this. All right, just let it ride, do what you have to do, and just avoid it, because you're going to end up spending too much. Now remember, right, when you come over here to this area, I already have mine right there. So I could do this. I can spend 220 plus the amount of his card right now, get him for 5, and get rid of Kyler, and just get the training. All right, because a lot of you guys are like, Gmi, it's probably worth it to do it. This is the only logical way to do it right now. Spending the 300 for the limited, it's fine. Don't worry about that. This is what I want you guys to focus on, because I'm not going to allow my viewers to overspend unless it's necessary. Like in certain cases, right? Like for instance, I want to get rid of Bo Jackson. But when Bo Jackson first came out, I was really excited about the card, so I went a little crazy, trying to grab him. Now I realize we have to go with the players that have that, the backfield master. And with the Raiders, obviously they have the Craig guy. We're gonna have to go ahead and run around with, because if you don't have the ability, if you don't have a hot route master quarterback, that's what's really hurting a lot of us right now. We just don't have that hot route, the hot route master quarterback. So Derrick Henry is out of the question. Although for some reason when I play against him, he has a 99 deep throw rating, but he's like an 87 regular. When I use him, he can't throw the ball down the field. But anybody else, he's throwing the ball deadly accurate off his back foot, running backwards. So he's out of the question. We also have the Ricky Williams limited. So we're not really doing that bad as far as like trying to make coins if we wanted them. We're just holding on to them for now. All right, but it's been so much of you guys like, Gmi, you gotta go ahead. You gotta try the Jalen Hurts. So guess what? We'll go ahead and do it, guys, because you guys ain't gonna stop. I just wanted to make sure that I broke that down. All right, that's 208. So it's gonna keep coming down. We'll grab the power up. We're gonna do it. All right, guys, we're gonna get it done for you because you guys want it. I'm gonna look. It is what it is. We'll go ahead. We'll get the other card. He's at 300 right here. We'll grab that. Okay, so we got both of those, and then we'll go ahead and rate sell Kyler Murray. And hopefully that'll make you guys happy, because you guys are just not going to stop until I try him out. But like I said, because he's taller, you may have a little bit more success with him as a player in the game. So we don't even have to check Kyler Murray's price here. We'll just rate sell him for whatever he is outside of that after we go ahead and get it done. But because I know a lot of you guys, you know, you guys will just spend the money because you're like, yo, I got the coins, I'm just gonna spend it. Just because you have the coins, that doesn't mean you have to spend it. That's the #1 rule with MUT. Don't get caught up with these other people. Some people just have a lot of coins, bruh. Like, I go to 1,000,000 coins randomly, like I'll be chilling, and then I'll go buy a couple of cars and then I'm done. Don't get to the point where you're like, you know what, I'm just doing it, I don't care what it costs. Always look for those power-up passes. Always look for the other avenues. Because if you don't, you're going to be bankrupt in this game. And then the game is not fun anymore. Once you're broke, dude, like nothing is fun about it. Like, you're not going to be able to enjoy yourself. Everything is going to be changed. So you have to make sure that you're doing, you know, the best thing possible for your squad and your team. Like, that's the most important part. So as we raid sell Kyler Murray right now, I don't want you guys to feel that you have to also raid sell your Kyler Murray. But I will tell you that him being so much smaller, it does impact the way that he plays. Like that if I wouldn't let you guys know that, I wouldn't be, you know, forthcoming with everything that's going on. Because he's so small, you're gonna get some of those back down pass and stuff like that. Now look, Jalen Hurts is only 6'1". So like I said, Josh Allen being 6'5", I can't wait for that card. Although he's not a scrambler, we're gonna see what abilities he can unlock. Like, more than likely, I'm really gauging towards him being an NFL playoff card for the, you know, obviously for the Buffalo Bills. So we have to wait to see how that works out. But I do see that coming. But in the meantime, we'll go ahead and raid sell this guy because it's necessary, just so that we get some coins back up. So putting him at about, somebody will buy him for like $295 because we don't really need to go that crazy with that whole situation. Yeah, somebody bought him for that, so he'll sell for like $295, and then we'll just chill out with that, and we'll pretty much go from there. So let's go ahead and do that. All right. As far as his other cards, I believe that we use a lot of power-up passes inside of the path for upgrading his card. So we'll just check really quickly, but I don't think there's a lot left. So we'll just go ahead and see what's going on there. So Josh Allen, okay, so that's good. Jalen Hurtington, and we got a Kyler Murray at the 80. Yeah, so we use a lot of power-up passes. All right, so now we'll go over to the newest, and then we'll start powering up Jalen Hurts. Now, look, for me, because the 200K price drop on his power-up worked out a little bit better for us, that's one of the main reasons why I did it. I don't really care because it's an experiment. And if he's garbage, I'll just raid sell him now and get the 200K back, and then that'll be it. I won't have to really worry about it. But this right here just saved me 400K. All right? And this right here is enough for you guys to understand, why is it 6,000 and 6,000? Why is EA so greedy with this training thing, bro? They want a whole nother 6,000, dog. Bruh. All right, so Kyler Murray, what? Okay, no, he's a limited. No, it's Kyler Murray. I don't know. He's not a limited. Let me get out of this real quick. Why does EA want a whole nother 6,000? I wonder who came up with that. You know what I'm saying? Like which guy in the office was like, yo, let's go out there, let's make it a whole nother 6,000. Because they'll do it anyway, because they're idiots. Like, that's true. We're going to do it anyway. But I'm just saying, like, do you need to take advantage of us? Like, is that something that's required? Like, why is that something that's going on right now? Are these guys quick selling for training, though? Because we don't need DK Metcalf. Definitely don't need Michael Vick. 6,500 training, that's it? All right, doesn't matter. Just get rid of him, dude. That was one of the last things that we did. When we were doing the whole snow thing, that was one of the last sets that we did that we got back NCATs. So that doesn't really affect us as much. We'll go back over to Jalen Hurts because right now we just need the actual, you know, the training, and then we got to get the abilities on him. Pretty much the pass lead elite. We're not going to use gunslinger on him. I'm going to try him out with pass lead elite and escape artist because those are the ones that we, you know, obviously that we have with Kyler Murray, and then we'll see how that works. So he gets Roman for 2 also. That's kind of stupid. I'm not spending. What does he get in the first slot? Oh, it's the same thing as Kyler Murray. They don't really get anything good. Yeah, that's all garbage. All right, so we'll go with escape artist. Right? And then we'll give him pass lead elite. And then that's pretty much all that we're going to rock with him. And we're going to just use 6 on him. Kind of hold on to the abilities. We don't need anybody to know he's an Eagle. And that's it. So we're not going to do that. We'll add that there. We'll go ahead and jump him into the lineup. And that's pretty much it, guys. So, like, if the price remains like that and you can work it that way and you have the power-up pass for the 90, I say go for it. Let me know if you're planning on doing it. I did it for you guys, so now we have something else to talk about when I'm raging on the next stream. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You enjoy your day. Have a blessed one. Until next time. One love, y'all.